The atmosphere in this country is so toxic.
In continuing coverage tonight, just 2 days after the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump, local political analyst Steve Swatt warns this could have a chilling impact on voters' ability to engage with elected officials.
You have members of Congress who are now locking their doors, keeping the public out. They'll talk to constituents only by appointment only. They're cutting back on events.
He says all eyes will be on former President Trump as he officially accepts the Republican nomination for president this week. The president expected to give his speech on Thursday night.
Right.
What do you expect to hear?
I think he's going to tone it down. I mean, he's always been a fighter and has been very aggressive. I think because of what has happened, he's going to tone it down and I think call for national unity.
And yet Swatt is convinced the pleasantries won't last.
I think instead of unity, we ought to maybe talk about politeness a little bit. There's no unity. This is an election, and this is an important election. You have two polar opposite political parties. They're not going to agree on anything, and they shouldn't. I mean, they should give the voters a choice. And so the word unity, I think, is pretty hollow here.
Besides, Swatt says so much can happen between now and November that could upend the race for the White House.
It used to be a 24-hour news cycle. Now it's like 5 minutes. It's unbelievable. And news travels around the world in seconds, and things change in seconds.
The very fact that we're discussing an assassination attempt on Donald Trump over the weekend underscores that reality, says Swatt. The suspect, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks from Pennsylvania, was a registered Republican who would have been eligible to vote for the first time this year.
Everyone rushed, of course, to judgment that this was a liberal trying to take out a conservative presidential candidate, or that politics were involved. I remember in 1972 when Alabama Governor George Wallace was running for president, and he was shot by Arthur Bremer. And afterwards, Bremer said, "I didn't do it because of any political ideology. I did it because I wanted to be famous."
A motive for the shooting is still unclear, but Trump is working to move past the violent weekend, announcing his running mate.
J.D. Vance is well known. He had a best-selling book, and the book deals with the white working class and the demise of the white working class, and so he appeals to a lot of those folks.
Again, Donald Trump is set to give his speech at the RNC on Thursday night, and you can watch right here on ABC 10.